Facts.
Anything you want to add as closing remarks?
Yeah, I just want to say, regardless of what me, Nick, and Jorge talked about, whether it be like our criticism of the film community or just life in general, it don't fucking matter what we think, because at the end of the day, it's just our opinions. Mm-hmm. So do what you fucking want.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Take
do
portraits.
What you want.
Take portraits.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm the fakest motherfucker alive. So, yeah.
I agree with that. If you want to take shitty car photos, take a shit ton of shitty car photos, my guy.
You'll get better.
Do what makes you happy.
You'll get better, all right?
And if I talk shit and really offend anybody, it's just...
It's all love. It's all
it
love.
really is. And it's just everyone's entitled to their opinion. Well, not everyone, but
everybody is entitled to their opinion unless you got offended. In that case, shut up.
Unless you're shooting 100T and shoot gas stations. Or take really bad taillight photos and headlight photos.
Somebody just shit themselves watching this
Someone
video.
just unfollowed me. I'm going to go back to 2,000 followers.
Fucking fuming on the other side. A microphone in front of me. I feel like a fucking toddler.
Sick. That camera right there is going to die halfway, so I got to go get the other battery. Alright.
Is there a way to adjust the height on this? There we go.
Fire, you got it?
Money.
Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, and... This left or right? I always forget. Okay. I'll look backwards.
Oh, okay, now I see what you mean.
There you go. Is it weird?
You can hear yourself.
Yeah.
Get closer. Well, welcome everybody. Episode 2 of Photography and Shit. We have Mr. Omar, aka Golden Hours, in the house.
What's good?
Right, the camera right there. And what's your last name, Nick?
Chamberlain.
Nick Chamberlain, aka Nik.lc.
What's up?
Yeah. So, yeah, don't even worry about the cameras too much. Don't even look at it too much. Just look at me. Where are my glasses? There you go. That's got to be on brand, you know.
There you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, my eyes get all fucked up. Omar knows. Omar's seen me drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. My eyes start dancing. I don't dance, my eyes do. Yeah, bro. I'm fucking hella hungover. How's your night?
I drank too, but obviously not as much as you did.
Yeah. I went to a veterans bar and it was bad. My friend, the one that sold me the truck, actually, he's 65 and his dad was a veteran, so we went out. And I haven't been that hungover since that time I went to your house, since like a month ago. Yeah, a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so crudo the next morning. I came to work, bro. I was so done with people. I was like, oh. Anyways, but yeah, thank you for coming, everyone, on such short notice. I really gotta get better at like telling people ahead of time, because like with Dave and then with Will, I told them like 24 hours before, just like y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm doing this, and they're like, I'm free. I'm like, cool. Like it would have sucked if they weren't, you know, or if like you had to work or something like that. But yeah, so for those of you joining us for the first time, Photography and Shit is a podcast where we discuss photography and everything else, community, what photography means to us, the hobbies related to photography, which we will discuss a little bit. And yeah, so to start off, let us know who you are, what you do, what really, like, how'd you get started with photography?
I'll let Nick go first.
Oh, man. My name's Nick. This feels really weird talking on the mic and hearing myself.
Yeah.
So I don't do like photography for like work. I just take shitty photos in my off time.
Shitty, get the fuck out of here. All right, future
That's
self.
too nice.
Yeah, future self. Remind me to Photoshop his work here, so you can see Mr. Shitty Photos. It's like Dave. He's like, oh, I have a shitty YouTube channel. Get the fuck out of here, dog. YouTube's A1. Just hasn't been discovered by the masses.
I started photography like probably like 5 years ago, like just fucking around every few months, but like got into it probably like a year ago, shooting film and stuff. Like I picked up during like the pandemic, you know what I mean? There was fucking nothing else to do, so just started shooting, going out, hitting downtown, and then car meets, evolved from there.
Hell yeah! You
That's
see the Felix shirt. I mean the
Oh,
sweater.
yeah.
Hell yeah!
100-year anniversary, bro. That's what's up.
For those of you not in LA, Felix is a historic car dealership. So that car dealership, Omar, you're in the shot. Sorry. So historic car dealership that has been here forever, 100 years, and yeah, he's wearing the hoodie for those of you listening and not watching. But yeah. And what did you start shooting with? What was your first camera?
My first camera like 5 years ago, or when I started taking it seriously?
Both.
I had a Canon Rebel T6i.
Nice. Everyone
And
starts
that
with the
was-
Canon.
Yeah,
Bro,
my-
everybody saw with that camera.
Yeah.
Bro,
Everybody.
it's like a rite of passage. You had to start with that camera, or the Rebel line or something. But then when I started shooting film, I actually went to go trade in my Rebel for a Fuji camera. I got an XT4, and then when I traded my Rebel in, I traded it for the shop I went to had a film cameras
Yeah.
too, and I was like, oh fuck it, like how much is this one? They're like, it's $100 with 2 lenses. I was like, I'll take it, like give it to me.
Sold.
And I got hooked. I sold my XT4 like a month later,
Oh yeah.
but
And now what'd you bring today?
I brought a GFX 50R. This shit actually just came in the mail yesterday.
God damn, you're hella
So
stoked. huh?
yeah, it's my baby.
That's awesome. Is that medium format?
Yeah, it's
God.
medium format. It's actually, yeah, it feels very similar because I have an X Pro 2 right
Yeah.
now just for like shooting around and stuff if like I don't want to bring out film and stuff like that. And it
Yeah.
feels very similar to that, which I like because it's very, I don't know, I'm weird. I like fucking with the dials and stuff,
Yeah.
like, and all that. And I like being able to do that. And
Same.
yeah, it's just, I like, you shoot film and then you go away from it and you're in digital. It just feels weird. Like,
Feels too easy.
not messing with the dials and stuff and not like, so I like being able to do that.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
Good
So-
shit. How about you, Omar?
My name's Omar. I go by Golden Hours on IG.
Omar.
Omar. It's all inside jokes, sorry guys.
Well, we'll explain it later.
Yeah. And I used to shoot, and now I shoot probably like once every 2 months. When the homies get me to go out to shoot, I'll do it. But if it's just me by myself, like it's hard for me to do now. But hopefully, in the near future, I go back to shooting like daily like I used to before. Because every now and then, like I do miss it.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's therapy, man. I was
Yeah.
talking to Dave and Will, like, photography is so much more than just the work what we make. A lot of times it's a way to escape your own mind, a way to get out of the house, a way to go ahead and express yourself. It is a lot of things. So on that note, what is photography to you? Like, is there a deeper meaning, or is it just like you just like making dope photos, or you just like wasting money on film, which we will talk about the price increase. Fuck Kodak. But what is photography to you? Like, what is there a deeper meaning to it?
I might be like Kanye, like I just like making dope shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to top that one. I don't know. I used it as like during the pandemic, like I said, I didn't shoot too much, maybe like once every like 6-7 months. Like you find like one of those cool like hype spots and you go to it. But during the pandemic, I started shooting more, and it was more like it was like a release. You know what I mean? You can't go to the gym. You can't go outside. Like I couldn't go to a restaurant. I couldn't go see a movie. So it's like I could sit at home or I could sit at home. So it's like you go and you take photos, and it's a release, and it kind of turned into something else from there.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, man. You got the eye. Like with your shit, what I love is future self. Go ahead and put it in the screen. With your stuff, the composition was just spot on. A lot of people like don't have like they call it the eye, you know,
Yeah.
for composition. But what I love about your stuff is everything is very well balanced. Your shots are very well balanced, very well composed, very thought out. And not a lot of people get that. Like I think a lot of people go through that phase of just taking shitty photos. We've all, and by the way, this is gonna be the shit talking episode. I invited these two for that reason. This is gonna be photography and not photography and shit. It'll be photography and shit talking, because we will drop some shit. We might lose some followers. Hopefully we don't get canceled. But Omar, look at the smirk. Look at that smirk. Omar is the biggest shit talker. But the thing is, what
I
love-
won't promise.
yeah, what I love about Omar is the fact that
Psych.
we keep it 100. You don't have to. Did I just say keep it 100? We keep it real. The thing about me
100's
is,
fine.
yeah, you don't have to go ahead and double, like, what is it, a second guess. Like I'm sure Nick has the same thing. Like a lot of people have told me, like, when they meet me, they're like, dude, you're exactly the same person you were like online, or that I see online. I literally am this person, this persona. I put myself out there as a true representation of myself. So that's the one thing about me. If I say something online or offline or anything like that, that is me. So it will be shit talking for sure.
No time for that fake shit.
Exactly,
Keep it to
bro.
yourself.
Yeah. So
For real.
so I lost track of time. I'm a little hungover. I lost track of what the fuck we were talking about. Oh yeah. You said a pandemic, getting out of the house, and for me, same thing. Like a lot of times, like I just didn't want to be at home, sitting with my thoughts. And to me, it was more of a therapy, getting out there, being creative. But it got to the point where I was just using it as an excuse instead of like doing what I needed to do. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go shoot, and I just shoot a roll, and I'd be shooting, a roll every 2 or 3 days and going crazy, and just the work didn't mean anything anymore. It was just an excuse to get out of the house and go cruise and just not be with my thoughts. So I realized that it was a bad thing. So it wasn't escape, but it got to the point where I was escaping my problems, my issues, and my life basically. So now I kind of dialed it back. And now with work, now that we're back in the office, by the way, this is the office, Shopify LA, for those of you who don't know.
Shopify, what's up?
Sponsors. Yeah, so I'm back in the office. My commute sucks. I mean, Nick never really stopped working. I'm sure you work in construction and stuff. So
Yeah, it was never stopped.
Yeah.
It just got busier.
yeah, so I mean, you're always on the car and stuff. And then Omar, same thing. You were always you went home for a bit, right? And then
Yeah.
you're back. But going back is just crazy. After a year and a half of working from home, I was just like, fuck, like going back to work. And I haven't shot, dude. This is like I literally had to wipe dust off of it. Like it was crazy. It was annoying.
Been there.
Anyways, I do have some questions for y'all on the note of shit talking. I didn't put them in order, unfortunately, but I was just kind of writing them like half-assed like last night as I was chugging a Miller Lite. By the way, speaking of Miller Lite, Omar, you want to tell the history of like Miller Lite and the Film Bros?
Yeah, when I barely met these guys, meaning Jorge and Marco.
Shout
out to Marco. Contain Negatives. He's a homie. Great fucking guy and even better photographer. We got along because we love to drink Miller Lite. It's low key. It's underrated in my opinion.
So now every time we hang out, it's like film, and then we all already know an 18 pack for real. Salud, carnal.
There you go.
Salud,
I
bro.
can't open it, bro.
Yeah, cálmate, mamón. It's twista.
Oh,
Culero.
fake.
You good?
I'm good.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So Nick already said he was good. So yeah, salud, carnal. Salud. So some questions, not in any order. Be careful when you're setting it down, though. But yeah. Sick.
Boom.
All right, so I do want to get I want to shit talk, or I want to do like more generic photography shit.
You could do both. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good with whatever, man.
All right, cool. So I kind of asked this before with David and Will, but we never really got into it. So imagine you had the power. You're all of a sudden you win the lottery, right? You're a billionaire. You're Jeff Bezos rich, and you can create a film stock. I'm talking create from the ground up, right? You choose the speed, if it's color, if it's black and white. You tell me the tonality. You tell me the characteristics. And then you tell me wait, hold on. I had so the format. So it cannot be offered in two formats. So it has to be 120 or it has to be 35. So give me the format. If it's color, black and white, give me the speed and what are the characteristics. If you can create a film stock from scratch, like your dream film,
Portrait 400, but affordable.
like
Oh,
half the
facts.
price.
Yeah. Portrait 400, but like $2 a roll.
Remember when fucking Color Plus was $350?
That was
Oh,
nice.
I used to stock up on that bitch.
Dude,
So
no,
cheap.
everyone's out. Sammy's, Freestyle, everyone's out of color. Everything actually right now. Kodak, I think, is shipping on the 12th. I heard they're shipping a big shipment on the 12th, and I have orders already on standby for Sammy's and Freestyle and B&H and everything.
Bro, hit up my shop, Tuttle, in Long Beach. They're always
Yeah.
like,
They always have shit there.
they always got shit there,
I
bro.
gotta-
It's like a
I gotta
little
go.
hole in the wall spot. It's
Uh-huh.
been there for like
Yeah.
a few decades. It's been there like around, and they started carrying. They just always kept
It's kind of
carrying
hidden too.
film.
It's like kind of hidden, so
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah. And so
Oh,
it's like if you know about it, you know about it. But they always they're always re-upping. They always got shit. They hook you up.
Hell yeah. What about you, Omar? What's your dream?
Maybe kind of like him. I love Color Plus, and I just wish they offered it in 120, obviously.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
That
I
was-
think Color Plus is like the perfect film.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my answer for the last one.
Yeah, I copied you.
Yeah. For a minute, I love Pro Image, but then the saturation kind of got on my nerves. It was hella like oranges, and it was good,
yeah.
but I'm just like, nah, that Portra, bro. For me, it would be Portra if I had a 1600 version, but affordable. If it was 1600
Yeah.
and 100. So if or I don't know if I would choose a 16 or 100, but low key, I would choose 100. If I had Portra 100 and fuck 160, Dave, if you're hearing this, fuck 160.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
160's
don't.
Fire, son.
I can't get colors out of it, bro. I've tried and
Where'd
tried and
that come
tried.
from?
Overexposed.
I did, bro. You know me. I overexposed by 2 or 3. You know that.
I think you overexposed.
Yeah, and no, it just doesn't work out for me. So I wish my ultimate one would be 120 Color Plus or 120 Portrait 400, but in 100, so I can shoot with a 2.4 with the Pentax.
That's fire.
Something like
That's
that.
fire.
Not gonna lie, after I thought about it, it would be dope if they could make Kodachrome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be some fire shit.
I think that's everyone's answer. Actually,
Like I gave a stupid ass answer off the
Yeah.
back because I had to think for a minute, but it's like Kodachrome. I think that's the move. But
How
it
about
would
this?
probably cost like $40 a roll. So
How about this?
Down.
In a magic world, Kodachrome but C41. So it's not so bad for the environment because the chemicals are different than C41. So a C41 Kodachrome, but with all the original characteristics.
Ectochrome.
That no, fuck out of here with your E6. All right, cool. So and then also, if you could kill one film stock that you hate, you just fucking hate it. If you could just disappear, like I'm gonna use the word film Thanos. I'm gonna use that. So if you can literally snap your fingers and disappear one film stock.
Citizen Henry T.
Dang.
That shit out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Jake, just
I'm
kidding.
gonna have to agree with that, but just because it's so fucking overused and
Real
not
for real.
like people use 800T and it's just like they don't even take good photos. So this is where the shit's
Halation.
Yeah, that's
they're
all
just
it is,
like-
guys.
It's
That's all
like,
it is.
oh, that's cool colors, it's tones. It's like, okay, but what about composition, subject?
Your
Like, what
exposure's
about-
all
yeah,
off.
It's really cool that you got some halation, but like that's all it is. Like, sorry,
Yeah, just shooting neon, just pointing at the neon.
hate to burst everybody's bubble.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, fuck that film.
Yeah. Fuck everybody who shoots it religiously, and that's
No.
yeah, no, straight up. No, hold on. No, I am gonna go there. I'm gonna go there because, like you said, like you're saying that like those people that just shoot it just to shoot it for the halation. Some people, and I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. If this is you, you can scroll away. Go to the next video. But
Don't cancel us.
yeah, don't cancel. But what I mean is, some people make it a part of their aesthetic. That's all they do. They're just that Cinestill 800T aesthetic,
Yeah.
right? Like you said, they don't work on their composition. They don't work on their actual
And
exposure.
there's nothing
anything.
wrong with like shooting it
Yeah.
religiously. Like I love how it looks. It's a beautiful looking film, but it's just so. It's like the two films you see are 800T and Portrait 400, and I love those films.
Yeah.
But it's like you do something different with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just do something different.
And my beef is when you're a one-trick pony and all you can do is point a camera at neon signs with 800T. Yeah,
That's gonna make people mad.
I don't give a fuck. I will cut this clip and put it on because
That's the whole podcast. This is
yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
telling.
fuck
I
everybody
told you,
who
and,
shoots
and
it.
I didn't come in like just guns blazing. Kind of I did, but what I mean is like, yeah, like that really kind of like when people are one trick pony. And Omar's agreeing. Look at his nod. So that brings me to my next question. I was gonna save this till a little later, but we're getting into this shit talking real quick. If you can get rid of one trend or a fad in the film photography fucking community, what would it be? Like something that you see and it just pisses you off. And the obvious one is gas stations on Cinestill 800.
Shitty car photos.
Yeah.
As a person who loves to photograph cars, when I see a shitty car photo and it does like really good just because of the car, there's a difference between a good car photo and a beautiful car.
Yeah. And that kind of is with my beef. I'm bringing up beef today, bro. I brought the carne asada, dog. So with that kind of brings up my beef with famous photographers, and I won't name names, but Gunnar Stahl, who shoots for people, and some of his shots are not even that fire. It's the people who shoots, you know. Versus I see people like Will, who is not famous yet, not as famous, and his shots are a million times more fire.
Shout out to Will.
Shout out William.
Legend.
Yeah, and
Doing big things.
Look at his shots with no, you're good. Look at his shots with Dua Lipa. Look at his shots with Isaiah Rashad. Hopefully in the near future we'll see him with Kendrick, and his shots are so amazing. They're intimate. They're catching him, you know. And then what versus other famous photographers? They're just literally just like snapping, and it's the subject, you know. So like you said, it's a beautiful car. Yeah, they expect the car to make it a beautiful photo, but it has to go further than that. Like you said,
Yeah.
exposure, composition, you know, and all that.
Well, and a lot of these old cars, I keep
go
saying shit, but a lot of these old cars, they have stories behind it, and that's why like I think that gets lost on a lot of people, especially like in the lowrider scene too, because like I recently just kind of got into that, and it's like they've accepted me, like you know what I mean, like it's like a family, it's like a whole giant thing. But as I was looking around, I was seeing people like walking up and just taking photos of people, like not talking to them, not asking them like, what's up, like what's the story on this, whatever, just fucking walking up and snapping photos, and it's like you can't do that shit, like that's you got like an all right photo, but it's like there's no meaning behind it. I feel like someone tells you the story behind the car, like even if it's in someone's driveway and you talk to the owner, like I've had it where I talk to the owner for like 30 minutes and it makes the photo that just
Shout out Brian Burks.
like that
For
type
real.
of stuff. So
Yeah, so well, you shot with me, but you've never shot lowriders with me in cars. The one time we hung out, Nick, we couldn't find a single car, dog. We found one Impala in the driveway.
How?
no,
Bro,
like not like
nothing.
LA, guys.
walked around for 2 hours.
Yeah, straight
Dead
up.
ass.
And here's the thing: it was the same neighborhood we hung out. We shot that second episode of the Film Bros. We hung in Long Beach. Remember where we had brunch with Jax, and then we found so many cars. We found the GTO.
Oh, dude, we found a lot of shit.
Yeah, and we couldn't find it. I kept telling Nick, I was like, dog, the cars are around here, and we couldn't find a single thing.
That wasn't your day.
Yeah, it was
It
not
wasn't,
good.
but it happens.
Yeah, so
all good.
but Nick has seen me, and obviously Omar, we've been hanging out for 2 years or so. that I talk to people and I strike a conversation, create connections immediately, and I'm able to go ahead and create that. And yeah, it makes a photo more intimate, as well as it just means more to me personally, and I'm sure the owner as well. So you get a different expression instead of just standing there. Hey, can I take a photo of you? Or even if you don't ask me, just like their expression could be different, versus someone who already broke down your walls. But yeah, totally agree with that. What about you, Omar? One trend you can get rid of?
Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't think of one because I don't want to sound like a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you are.
As we just finished.
I was like, we are.
I'm a walking contradiction, guys.
Yeah, no.
I'm like Kanye.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
exactly. I should have just like hung out with you and brought beers and not even tell you the mics are on, so we could just you could be your true self.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the cameras and shit and the mics and you get all nervous. You're like, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want people to see the real me. Motherfucker, bring us the real Omar.
Okay, a trend I could get rid of. It'd probably be okay, I think oftentimes as photographers we shoot what we think other people want us to shoot.
Yeah.
And I'm a victim. I'm not a victim. I did shit to myself. I'm sorry, wrong word of choice. And so I wish that more photographers would just stop giving a fuck about what people think about their work and just shoot what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard because you still want that interaction with other people. You still want more followers,
The likes.
more clout, all that shit. Like, I get it, but it will get to the point where you're gonna hate your work because it doesn't come from you. It comes from like other people wanting you to shoot what they want you to shoot, and that's one trend I wish I could get rid of.
Yeah.
And I need to work on that too myself because I said a bunch of shit like I'm gonna stop doing this and this. I never did it. I'm still shooting cars.
Yeah.
It's so fucking easy to shoot cars, and it's so easy to get good shots of cars. If you can't get a good shot of a car, I'm sorry, like just quit photography.
Yeah. Yeah, and not to sound like I'm attacking you, but yeah, I agree with you that you need to work on that. I need to work on a lot of things too. But what I mean is I personally shoot and post whatever the fuck I want. You see my posts. Sometimes I'll shoot 10 portraits or 10 cars or whatever, and I'll lose I've been losing followers like crazy recently. Actually, I lost quite a bit because I've been shooting just portraits. But at the end of the day, it's because it's whatever the fuck I find beautiful, right? And what pisses me off about Omar, everyone watching, and not to make it sound like an attack, is that he wants to shoot portraits, and I've been telling him, shoot portraits. And you shot a couple portraits with that one person, and then they came out good, and I was like, cool, bro, keep it going. And then it's like the feed is like cars, one portrait, cars, and I'm like,
Facts.
dog, I can't wait for the fact that or the day that you actually jump out.
You gotta throw a neon sign in there to break it up, bro.
Yeah, car neon sign. Oh, the Route 66 trip. Yeah, the loves future me. Go ahead and put the loves photo in front of Omar's face. But yeah, man, I would love to see that, and I don't mean that as an attack, but it's just dog,
bro.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't see that way either.
Yeah.
You're the homie.
Yeah. So I would love to see more portraits out of you because I know you're passionate about it as well, or you want to try it. And then also, what are you shooting with? What's your main weapon?
Obviously, y'all know I shoot with the Mamiya RZ67. William Verbeek was actually the one who got me to shoot film again, and he got me to just buy this camera. And yeah, it's pretty much almost a perfect camera, to be honest.
And that's your only camera, right?
I only shoot with this and nothing else. And it's a beast. It's heavy as fuck. So if you're gonna walk around with this, just it's gonna be a workout, guys. It's gonna be a workout. Yeah. But the results are worthwhile.
Yeah. And if you could create your perfect camera, what would it be? Would you change something about the RZ, or is that just the perfect camera for you? Maybe 1,000 shutter speed.
Actually, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, 1,000 shutter speed and just make it a little lighter.
Yeah, just some of the titanium parts or something.
Yeah, I feel like they make it a little lighter though. It's gonna break easy. I don't know about y'all, but I set my cameras down sometimes. I'll just I just kind of get tossed around. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily the nicest, and so it's I feel like. Especially Mamiyas and stuff. It's because I had a 500 cm before, and I abused the living crap out of that thing because it's just all metal. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I feel you. What would be your perfect camera? Or film camera, by the way, Mister. I'm leaving film.
Bro, we'll talk about that. So I don't know. I've shot with because I only started shooting film a year ago, and so I've gone through I've had an X-Pan, I've had a 500 cm, I have an RB67 Pro. Right now, yeah, same camera. I like them all for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The X-Pan has a novelty, and I like the way it feels in the hand. But the 500 CM, I like. It's just like it. That's probably the most beautiful film camera I've ever seen. Like they're just.
I agree.
They are just gorgeous. But like the RB for functionality, because I like the 6x7 format, or the RZ, it's just you can't beat it. You know what I mean? With functionality and what it needs to do and what it does, is just it's perfect. So I think it. I don't necessarily think that there's like a perfect camera for me, but Fujifilm, if you want to sponsor me, I'll say that the 50R is the perfect camera.
Yeah, it's the one you brought today for those of you listening and not watching. With me, it's I have gear acquisition syndrome, and Omar hates it. So I just start buying.
You need
shit.
one camera. That's all you need.
But I mean, I think the listeners will agree. The listeners at home will agree that every camera serves a different purpose. So like, I'm in love with my SRT 101. It's my perfect 35mm camera. But then why the fuck do I go out and buy an AE1 program? And why I haven't even tested it. I bought it like a month and a half ago. I haven't even tested it. And why do I still buy point and shoots and shit like that? And I think it really is gear acquisition syndrome. It's just me like buying cameras and shit like that. But also it's the fear of them like going extinct and not finding them in 5 years when I want to try them out. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? Like the prices on film and camera are going crazy. This is gonna be a great segue to the next point. But yeah, that's why I keep buying like this RB. I wasn't even expecting. I had just bought my Hasselblad 500C. And then a month later, I walk in, I saw this mint condition RB67 at my local shop, and he's like, "Yeah, $600." I was like, "Done." I just went to the bank and got it because I knew these were gonna be hella expensive, and I've always wanted to try it, given the fact that I see Omar with his RZ, and I know it's not the same thing, but still, like that format, the waist level, it's really nice. But my perfect camera would be a Hasselblad 500 CM, but 6x7 with a rotating back, which I thought about doing. I know there's a 645 back it's called an A something.
Yeah, it's an A16.
Yeah, A16 back. Yeah, for the Hasselblad. And I was like, is there a way to mount it sideways? And I think, but then it has like the gears on the side and the film advance, so it would be extremely complicated.
You would have to come up with like how the middle plate is on the, like for anybody who doesn't have one, there's a middle plate between the body and the back. So you'd have to come up with something like that. But
yeah, exactly. So I come up with something like this, but then that changes the focal plane. So then the RB67 already has that. Accounted for with the focal plane. Therefore, you would have to start thinking about like how to offset that that focus, or maybe you just can't zoom to infinity or something. Yeah. You just do it for maybe I'll como se dice, I'll Mickey Mouse something in the future, just so I can do like close-up portraits. Even if I can't focus on certain things, maybe I will do an A16 back with some sort of 3D printed parts to rotate. But that to me would be the ultimate camera with a really nice lens, or the Pentax 6.7 lens. The Pentax 2.4, the 105 1.4 on a Hasselblad body with a rotating 6x7 back. That'd be my ultimate.
Yeah. That's honestly the best lens I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
It was yours, right?
Yeah, it was mine.
Fire.
Fire. It's my baby. And as much as I love it, I don't shoot as much as I shoot my other shit. And but yeah, I brought the RB today because I knew you were gonna bring the RZ. So I kind of want to be brick buddies.
Let's go.
And segue into the future me's gonna insert the segue. Remember, like in the video, segue into the next topic. Kodak price increase, 22% starting February or January. I'm already stocking up. Everyone is as well. I checked 3 websites. You can't find Kodak, and I'm about to drop a significant amount of money for the future, or maybe even buy a year's worth of film ahead of time. And by the time at the rate I'm shooting now, which is not that much because I'm working so much and doing my trucks and shit, it might only be like 5 Pro Packs and 20 rolls or something. But anyways, what are your thoughts on that? How do you think it'll affect the future of film? Is it gonna gatekeep more people, or what's going on? And what effects has it had on your life?
You go first.
I don't know. Recently, I've seen people like post pictures of like their film rolls, and it kind of like got me to think that's kind of like film, like the film stars are kind of becoming like shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh look, I have Portrait 800, or like comparing it to like, hey look, I got the Union 4 or whatever. that's what's gonna become in the future because the film increases, and I'm pretty sure that are they gonna make like less film now?
I don't think so. I think it's just a price increase.
It's a price increase.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're already having a hard time putting out film because of workers and stuff. Like they don't I don't think they have enough people. Like forget like just you take like just the Kodak factory. I think that they're just running low on workers aside from like shipment and everything.
He's right, because dude, I don't know if you've been to like
Long Beach
places, just places in general.
Oh my gosh.
Every place is like so understaffed. Nobody wants to work right now.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
It's the same right here. I'm like, I just want to go home and not do shit. Just work on my trucks all day.
Mm,
But yeah,
shit.
so it is a multiple step issue. You have logistics, you have shipment issues right now at the ports. You have even chip shortages. So maybe even I don't know if this is a fact. I'm just guessing, but maybe in the manufacturing process, those chips might be affecting, maybe in logistics, like I said. So you got chip shortage, logistical issues, labor shortages, and just like it's just a lot of shit. But I don't think it's gonna deter anyone, or the majority. I don't think anyone's gonna the whole community is gonna fall apart. No, not at all. Because a lot of us just shoot like once, like you said, once every 2 months or so. I haven't really been shooting. But Nick, what kind of effect has that had on your life?
So, film was already, when I started shooting film, I just started shooting film like a year ago. It was like prices were way down. I think I could get Cine still for like $12 from my local shop, and then a few months later it was 15, and then I think the last time I went back it was like $19. I was like,
What?
Like, yeah,
$19
from Tuttle too, bro. And Tuttle is like hookup, you know what I mean?
19
That's an
bucks,
18
bro.
pack, bro.
You could fucking miss me with that.
And so I was like, I went back. I think
Did
I
you
bought
still buy
like
it?
two. Yeah, I bought 2 rolls. But it was because I had an idea, and I was like, man, I have to. But it's making it to where, like, not like I'm struggling for money, but it's like I stay at home with my parents.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm putting as much money away into savings as I can. You know what I mean?
Buy your house
I'm
someday.
trying to be a responsible young adult.
Yeah.
And
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to say
He's a
that because
baby,
we
dude.
set it up.
He's a fucking baby.
That's the timer.
Okay.
That's 30 minutes.
Do me a favor. Oh, I got it. Yeah, so keep talking about that. But yeah, I'm 29 for those of you. Hold on, the camera over there. Stop recording.
Old.
Right on time.
But it just makes it to where it's like I can't justify spending like $90 on a 5-pack of Portra 400.
Yeah.
No
And
fucking way.
it's like I shoot, like you've seen me shoot.
Yeah.
Like I just blaze through rolls. Like I just
Oh, you
don't-
do?
Like
Yeah.
like I will shoot like multiple exposures to make sure I get the exact
Bracketing
right thing.
shit,
I
yeah.
will bracket
Oh,
like
shit. Okay.
2 or 3 shots. I will shoot the same thing from a few different angles. Like I recently took a trip out to a few like desert towns with my homie, and it's like I have like of each shot I have like 2 or 3 different angles, and it's like I shot 4 or 5 rolls in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's like it's $8 to get those developed. It's $15 per roll. Like you guys do the math.
Yeah.
I don't got that kind of money.
Yeah, it's insane. You remind me of me when I started shooting. When I started hanging out with Marco, I still had that digital spray and pray. Just like, like just different angles, different compositions, different exposures, bracketing, everything like that. But I think it has to do with the time you've been shooting. But it might just be your style as well.
I just even more so with digital, I was very like shoot a lot, but even when I started shooting like 35 millimeter, it was like it's the worst photos you have are the photos you don't take. So it's like if yeah,
right here,
Bar.
Yeah,
Bar.
bars right here.
but
Yeah,
it's like if you
I'm gonna put that shit on a shirt, bro. I'm gonna speaking of shirts, I'm gonna print one of your photos and I'm gonna give it to you and just
there
put
you
the
go,
quote
man.
underneath.
I will wear it
Or in the
every
back,
single
you
day. Bury me in that shit.
Yeah.
But it's like I like to take photos. I take photos because like you said, it's like therapy. So it's like why would I not? I don't want to have it to where I feel like I can't take a photo because I'm scared I'm gonna have to pay for it later on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you just take every single photo you want to take, and so that leads me into probably all my gear is already spoken for. Like I've already sold it all. I actually have my scanner in my car right now. I'm gonna go drop it off at Elysian after this. But that's why I picked this up, because it's like I feel like film taught me what I needed to with slowing down composition, colors and stuff, like how I want my photos to look, like my style. And so it kind of served its purpose for me. And so if the price increase wasn't happening, I'd still probably be shooting it. But since the price increase is happening, I had to invest in this. You know what I mean? I still want that medium format look. I still want the separation. And I don't know, Fuji is just, I've never been done dirty by Fuji. So it's like, it was kind of a no-brainer for me. So I might get hate for that, but whatever.
Moment of silence for Nick.
Yeah.
On that note, Nick, the door's open for you. It's been great seeing you and knowing you. Thank you for the beers.
That's why I didn't say anything on the way in because it was film and shit. I was like, I'm out. Just don't say anything. Just show up. I'll sneak my way.
Shows
in.
up with a medium format fucking film that he just unpacked yesterday, Mister. Like,
Yeah, it came in the mail.
I have to have the box in the car. Like,
Yep.
That's all good, bro. And there's no hate. I think the film community is super accepting. I love the film community. We've talked about it many times. The people you meet, everyone that the friendships, the generosity, people just giving roles, people hosting others. Like I've said, I've traveled to shout out Joel Valley in Austin. I've traveled with him. I've gone to the San Francisco crew, of course. We talked about that extensively last time. And then I met some of my best friends. Hanging out with the Film Bros and Jess. And it's been a great time. We've gone on road trips, and the film community is the most accepting community that I could have ever hoped for.
It's facts.
Yeah. So all of you, I love all of y'all. Shout out to everybody who I have not hung out with yet, and who I have. But yeah, don't even that's not even gonna make a difference, bro.
Well, some people are very quick to be like they shoot film, like we were saying, like how they shoot 800T just for the colors. Like some people shoot film because it's hip, it's a trend, it's whatever, and it's not the process that they care about. It's not the actual thing that they care about. It's just I shoot film, I'm trendy. You know what I mean? And it's like I've been shooting digital and nobody noticed.
Same.
For everybody that thought they were slick, half my photos are already digital. So
everyone go to the street. Go comment right now if you're watching this video.
Not film.
Yeah.
I know.
At Nik.lc, go check him out on Instagram and be like, yo, I want you to comment on each one of his photos, be like, film or not film.
Yeah.
But
that was one of the things, like switching over. It's like as soon as I knew I could get the same colors, cool.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, film is amazing. The future of film, it still remains to be seen. The prices increase. You have people like the hipsters coming in and buying a bunch of cameras. Prices on the RZ. The RZ is worth more than $2,200 right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who wants to buy this shit? For real.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The same with my RB, I bought it for $600 at the beginning of last year. And yeah, it's ridiculous. My Pentaxes, I think I probably have, like, with the inflation, a lot of money in cameras, but just with the inflation, you know, of the things. And that's one of the reasons I keep buying shit, you know, because I'm like, I want to try these things. Like I found that bag of point and shoots. I'm holding an Olympus Infinity. And the bag came with a whole bunch of bodies, and only 3 of them work so far. But it's fine because it's this one, which is worth about $100, and then a stylus, Olympus Stylus 35 mil 35 mil lens, but no cover. So I have to, like, it has a little switch in the bottom, but it has no cover, which is rad. I love it. I love funky stuff like that. And then what else? I came with another one, but yeah, basically I got like $250 I think out of it, and it was a $50 bag of
Canon camera.
I'm sorry.
Canon camera.
No. I found it on OfferUp. It was an old lady with a bag.
Dude, that's the way to go. Yard sales and all that type of stuff. Swap meets and stuff.
It's the best. If you're watching this, comment down below if you've ever had an estate find or a Goodwill find or anything like that. Like, have you all scored anything like that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Nah.
My girl, I took her we went to the swap meet over at Vets in Long Beach, and she got a little, like, it was a little point and shoot, but she got it for like $5. And the dude was like trying to sell it for like $15. I was like, nah, bro, this is worth $5. He was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, $5. And I was like, we scored. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't walk into a camera shop and do that.
Yeah, Fong would be like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out Fong. Obviously, he's probably never going to see this, but for anybody local, Fong is the owner, operator of Montebello Canada Camera in Montebello. Nick, if you want to put the mic a little closer. Yeah. There you go.
Is that good?
There you go. That's better. Yeah, he's been there, 38 years experience. Coolest old guy, but fuck that guy because he's had my Pentax 6.7 for a year.
Oh, damn.
I love that guy, but he just gets on my nerves. Like you said, he's just a gangster.
Give him his camera.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Yeah. I don't really. I don't even shoot my main one, but yeah. But yeah, he's had my Pentax 6.7 for a year. I dropped it off December 20th of last year, and he still hasn't put it back together. And I go every 2 weeks. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm getting tired of looking at it. I was like, well, put it together, bro. He's like, it's fixed.
Fix it.
Yeah, it's fixed. It's just sitting on his desk, and he's like, I'm getting tired looking at it. He's such a gangster because he's like, what did he say last time? I think 2 or 3 months ago, he was just like, I'm too lazy. Like, fucking Fong, bro. I love that guy. And yeah, I went to sell like some cameras for parts with him yesterday. He's awesome. Anyways, I kind of want to segue into a different point. I forgot the point. I was because we were there, and I was gonna segue, and then we started talking about something else.
My bad.
No, you're good. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. The trend that pisses you off. Dream place to shoot. I think it's stereotypical. Okay, so if you can hang out with a photographer you haven't met in person yet, who would it be? Whether it's an Instagram photographer or a famous YouTuber, whoever, like someone you would want to hang out with, and why?
Go first, Nick.
I don't know, man. That's a really good question.
Yeah,
I
I'll be right
haven't
back.
thought
I'm gonna go
about
get a battery. But yeah, keep talking. I'll be back.
Who would it be, Nick?
It's a really good question. I'm gonna shoot it over to Omar for the answer.
Honestly, I probably want to shoot with William Eggleston, because he's still alive and he's my favorite photographer of all time. So,
Are we talking about people who are still alive or people? Because if it's people like alive or dead,
you say alive
or
or
is
dead?
it different? Like one who's
Does motherfucker even like specify?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Let's
but
do one alive, one dead. There we
all right.
go.
So alive, Eggleston, dead, Cartier-Bresson. That's those
There
are
you
two
go.
guys. Yeah.
Man,
How about you?
I'm probably gonna butcher his name. What's his name? Ernst.
Max Ernst.
Ernst. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead. He alive? If he's alive, he's old as shit.
I'm like 90% sure he's fucking dead.
Okay, well he's my dead one because I love like. I
He's
love-
fire. He's fire.
I love his stuff. Like, I used to shoot street, so it was like, I could appreciate his work very, very much. You know what I mean? But it's got an abstractness to it that it's almost like, it reminds me of a lot of medium format photography, but and that's a whole other thing of like what I think about street photography, but it's like, it's not just the typical like, stick a flash in someone's face and fucking take a picture and piss them off. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool and
I
all.
know all about that.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
cool and all, but it's like,
Talk about Gildan.
no, I'm talking about Ernst Haas.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he like his street photography, it had like an art to it. It wasn't just in your face aggressive, and that's why it was impressive. He had that, but it was also very beautifully done. He had stuff that was very like, I don't even necessarily want to say very thought out, but just very like in the moment. It's those moments that you see that you might not have your camera on you, that
Yeah.
you're like, damn.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah, or like just little shit that it's like it's cool, and I can appreciate that. But alive, I don't know.
Yeah. Watch you, Omar.
I said alive, Eggleston, and not alive, Cartier-Bresson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're slacking, bro. ¿Qué pasó?
Well, come on, you know this. You know, I babysitting my beer.
Yeah.
Been knowing this.
Yeah, I know. Pinchito caliente. And also, but I do know that, you know, you get one or two in and we feel better. I mean, like the Pomona swap meet in 2019. No, 2020. It was January 2020 when we went. The first and last Pomona swap meet you went to.
Dude, I still gotta go to those. I saw that is it every week or is it every month or
every month or two, I think.
Gotcha.
It's annoying because now the COVID shit, and they're asking for a vaccination now, so it's annoying. So a lot of cars are not going to show up anymore. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, in Southern California, here Pomona, very famous swap meet. Thousands of cars sometimes, and they're categorized by. You got the V Dubs, you got the 50s, 60s, 70s, so they're by generation. So it's just like it's crazy. So one side is all like a car show, and the other side is the swap meet. It's amazing. Love that shit. For me, I think if I could hang out with anybody, it'd be Nick Carver all day. Like,
Shout out to Nick. He makes like him and Willem are like the first like YouTube guys who
Yeah.
like got me to shoot film. Nick is fucking dude.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so
man.
technical.
Dude.
Both Nicks. I want to hang out with both
Both
Nicks.
Nicks,
Yeah, he's amazing, super technical, and the thought that goes into each one of his videos as well. Imagine you having to put that much thought into a video and the work. I can barely put enough like thought into a work, and then imagine having to fucking record that shit.
Paying $20 for a person to move their car.
Oh yeah, that shit was
Classic.
awesome.
Okay, alive. I have my answer. The he's not like it's what's his name, Brian Burks. It's not because like his stuff is cool and it's very different and I like that, but I like for some reason large format film is just like it's
Yeah.
terrified me and I always wanted to try it. This fool is just
He makes
like,
it look easy.
yeah, he
right?
just
Makes
just
it look
walks
easy.
out, sets up. He's like I appreciate that, and then on top of that, like tying back into what we talked about earlier, he actually talks to the people. Like his photos,
He's very invested in that shit.
yeah, it doesn't feel like he just walked up and pissed somebody off
Yeah.
and like took up their time on whatever. It feels like he made a connection. Like each
can
photo,
see it in the
yeah,
work.
That's where that's a good example of that, where it ties in and it shows in your work.
Amazing. Shout out Brian if you're watching this, or I'll send it to you.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Real dude.
Yeah, we message on Instagram sometimes. He's real. And what I love about him too is not only his calming ass voice, but the cinematography in his last couple of videos is amazing. His Analog Artisans series is amazing. I love his work. And not only that, he talks about mental health sometimes, which is super important. Men's Mental Health Month. I think
Yes,
it's
sir.
is it Mental Awareness Month or something like that? It's this
Yes,
month. Yeah.
yes.
So shout out to everybody who's out there and not shy, or even if you are shy, reach out to somebody. Omar and I are very open about that. Nick, I haven't hung out with you enough to know anything about that, but I know Dave. Dave is a huge advocate for that. We talked a little bit about it in the last video. Check out the last video, link in my bio or link down below. But yeah, if anybody does need help or anything like that, or you can definitely count on the film community, count on us, count on anybody. Just DM me or DM Omar, anybody. But yeah, so it's huge that we're able to be open about that. And and as Latinos, sometimes Omar and I know that machismo in the Latino community is huge, and men don't cry and shit like that. So it's like we do.
I cried yesterday.
Yeah, shit.
In the morning.
I'm crying right now. I got my shades on. No, I'm just yeah, but seriously, in a serious note, like it sucks because a lot of black and brown people we're taught we can't. You know what I mean? Like no emotion, and I'm not excluding white people or anything like that or everyone's culture, but I'm just saying like in our community is predominantly very machista. Yeah. And it sucks. So slowly but surely, I think the world's moving into the right place where we are able to open about that, and yeah. So talking about Brian just really open the conversation about mental health awareness, and to me, like I said, sometimes I don't want to be alone with my thoughts, and I go out shooting, and it allows me to focus on something else other than what I'm thinking about or what I'm not thinking about or what I'm worried. And I suffer from ADHD and anxiety, so it's like sometimes it's my own brain attacking me, and I'm like, in order for me to like not listen to my brain, it's sometimes unreasonable. Anxiety is just like a fight against yourself. It's fucking annoying. It's just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go fucking buy something, or I don't do retail therapy, but I'm like, I'm gonna invest in my art, and I start shooting and shit. But yeah, that's a big reason I was shooting so much back in the day and buying so much shit. But yeah, if anybody y'all have anything to say on that note, about any of that?
I mean, if someone's ever like, I'm the first person to be able to like just reach out. Like even if it's like, sometimes it's even better if it's someone you don't know. You know what I mean? Because there's no weight on that relationship. But it's like if you're feeling something or you're going through something, like you said, hit up one of us, hit up somebody, hit up anybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you see somebody else struggling through something, hit them up.
Ask them.
You have no idea like the amount of times, like even in like high school, like I reached out to somebody just like, hey, like I haven't heard you from like whatever, and they're like, yeah, bro, like 4 years down the road, they never told me, but it's like later on they're like, yeah, bro, like
I was ready
like you helped me through some stuff without even realizing it. And so it's like you just don't be a shitty person.
Yeah, exactly. And you never know the battles people are fighting, so don't be shitty. And all that shit talking's and not I mean, it is real, but luckily I hope that I don't offend anyone on a personal level. But yeah, like everyone that follows me, if you don't follow me, Instagram in the description. I post self-deprecating humor, shit like that. It's kind of like my coping mechanism. And then Omar's part of my close friends, so he knows like I post the real fucked up memes there. But yeah, if you see memes sometimes about mental health, or sometimes you see memes about self-deprecating humor, shit like that, definitely reach out. Sometimes that's our coping mechanism. And some of us are just joking about it, and it's funny. But some people really are. That's their way of like asking for help. Sometimes they don't have the energy to or the will to ask for help. But yeah, definitely reach out to people if you see their memes getting a little dark. I keep it a folder for those. But yeah, so
this motherfucker.
shout out to Nick Carver, Brian Burks. We still have to hang out. Brian's amazing. I can't wait to hang out with him. And also William Sheepskin. Have y'all watched William Shit? Dog. Oh my god, the most underrated YouTuber ever. William Sheepskin. He's a guy in his he's about your age. In
Man, you make me feel like a child.
Well, we're old, bro. We're hella old.
I'm like literally 10 years older than you are. Shit. You're a baby, son.
Yeah. I'm holding on to my 20s for the last 3 months. I'm like, I'm like 20.
For real. Yeah,
bro. I'm turning 30 in February. But yeah. So he's about your age, and he lives in South Africa. And he shoots South Africa. He's cool. He speaks Afrikaans and a bunch of other dialects there. Oh shit. Yeah, so he shoots the locals there. He drives I don't know how, like it's dangerous down there. William, if you're watching this, how do you do it, man? But he is like Negative Feedback, the George from Negative Feedback. His voice, but he's actually cool. I don't like George. I don't like Negative Feedback. But William's channel,
he's cool.
Yeah, William's channel is so underrated, bro. He has like very little followers. His stuff hasn't really blown up yet, but watch his stuff. I will put a clip right here, but his stuff is amazing. He's just a genuine person. I've talked to him on Instagram too. Definitely check him out. So shout out William. Anybody have any like YouTubers that should get more attention in your opinion?
obviously Brian Burks. I mean, he's killing it right now, but he
100%.
should be killing it way more because this
That
motherfucker
fool's-
takes his time with his videos. Like, he could tell like he's really invested in what he's doing, and it's genuine as fuck.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
The day photo.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't seen any of his videos. So I'm not gonna be fake and say, oh yeah, like no, I haven't seen his videos, but I will watch. And I talked to him like I think the other day, but
Mhm.
I will watch some of his videos now.
Oh yeah.
I've even
Shout out
talked
to
to
that guy.
him, like he'll say like, oh, like my videos are shitty or whatever, and I'm like, hey bro, even if you feel that way, like that's not me saying they are, but even if you feel that way, just keep going through it. That means
Yeah.
that you're doing something right. If you're not happy with what you're making and you feel like there's room to progress, like keep doing it. And you could see
Yeah.
his videos getting better.
Oh yeah.
And I've told him that. I'm like, bro, like just keep doing it.
Yeah. You hung out a couple days before he was on the channel, right?
Yeah. So he moved to LA whenever, like month or two ago, and a mutual friend of ours sent him my way.
Darren.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, go. You should." I guess he told him like hit him up or something like
Yeah.
that. And so it's like cool. Like I'm always down to meet up with people. You're either cool or you're not.
Oh yeah. Shout out Darren Vargas. He was supposed to be here, but he unfortunately he has a newborn as well as he has a full-time job, so he couldn't make it today. But yeah, Dave is awesome. Of course, if you haven't watched episode 1, he was there, and I'm really happy I got to finally hang out with him. I love him because he was so real. Like I was, well, Omar knows this. You know how I can get like really hyped up about something, and then I'm like super assertive, and I'm like, yo, dude, you gotta do this, you gotta try this, you gotta, all this shit. And it's just me being excited, overly excited about shit, and it's not me like, but I took him to a burrito spot because he's from San Diego, so San Diego's known for burritos. And he's like, yo, like, let's go get a burrito. I was like, Simon, like, I'm taking you to the best burrito. We go to La Azteca, Tortilleria, shout out La Azteca, best burritos in LA, in my opinion. And I was like, dude, you got to get the al pastor chile relleno. Like, it's like, you got to do it. You wouldn't think it works, al pastor and chile relleno. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I stumbled upon it by accident. Anyways, and at the end, he's like, dude, you're so fucking bossy. And I was like, sorry, bro. I was like, sorry. I get really, really happy and assertive when I know like something works and I'm trying to convince you that something works. And then I told him, I was like, after that, like if you don't like it, I'll buy you something else or whatever, but you got to try it. And then he's biting into it. And I was like, dude, try the red salsa. And he's just like looking at me like,
Motherfucker,
dog.
chill.
Yeah.
Yo,
He's like, you're fucking
take a
bossy.
bite.
And I'm like, sorry, man. Like, and that's and like I said, it's just a trait of mine where I get overly excited about something. And Omar knows we've hung out enough where I'm like, you gotta do this, do that. Blah,
Yeah.
blah. Just like, but yeah, I love Dave. Like, I love friends who you don't have to second guess yourself. When you leave and you part ways, they're not talking shit about you.
Yeah.
So that's why I really admire Dave. Shout out Dave. Shout out Will. Obviously us and Marco. Just realness. I really appreciate authenticity in my work and my friends and everything I do. Sick. Let's see what other topics I had in mind. If y'all have anything to say, do me a favor, Nick. If you see that screen go off, let me know. I have extra batteries.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on
Yeah,
it.
thanks. Sick. So favorite YouTuber, got it. I put something in here that Omar's not gonna like. For those of you who have
I like everybody, by the way.
yeah, for those of you who have not seen the Film Bros Hot Ones episode, go watch it. I'll link it down below. Have you watched that one? So we did the Hot Ones interview, but photography version. So
Yeah,
sort of like
yeah.
this. It was like not a podcast, but it was just a YouTube video we made, and we had chicken wings with hot sauces as they got progressively hotter.
Yeah, like the hot one.
Yeah, like the Hot One show. And he, what is it? Omar just absolutely died at the bomb. So I have a bottle in the back, and
Bro.
I have chips. I totally want to see you
Fuck.
die again.
Fuck that hot sauce.
You
No
want-
one deserves to like even like eat that. Like, it's,
All right, we'll have
bro, it's.
it. We'll have it at the end.
Have you had it?
No.
You do like hot sauce?
Don't have it.
I'm with some spicy shit. Let's get it.
Oh, just do it. Omar,
I'm about to
Omar.
like a
I'm
little.
gonna force you. I'm gonna
dude.
force your arm
You
on
gotta
this
do
shit,
it,
bro.
Omar.
Nah,
You
son.
gotta do it,
Even if
Omar.
it hurts me, I'm gonna force it so you have
Omar,
to.
you gotta do it, bro. Come on.
Bro.
Look, I put it in bold, the bomb right there. I was like, I can put it in bold. So you gotta do it, dog. If Mark was watching, Marco would be upset if you don't do it.
It doesn't have to be like a lot. No, just a little
No,
bit,
yeah,
bro.
he's saying that now because he's never tried it.
I'll have
Okay,
some.
okay, I'll be right back. BRB. Talk about
Hot sauce.
Okay. If you had a time machine, what era would you travel to shoot? So if you
Oh,
take
that's a
your
good
camera,
question, actually.
yeah, if you
Okay.
can take your camera right now, the one you have, unlimited. Oh, and also give me the film stock you would take. So unlimited supply of one film stock, the camera you have, and then what era would you travel to, and why? I'll be back.
Ooh,
I don't know, man.
era I would travel to. I think I would definitely do the '60s because the '60s is probably one of like the most important eras in like U.S. history,
Yeah.
world history, as a matter of fact. I go back to the '60s, and the camera I would use would probably be a camera that can only be used at that time. Maybe.
In the States in the 60s or
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah,
There
like
you go.
I've been taking road trips all over America.
yeah.
And camera I'll probably use like a Leica.
There you
'Cause
go.
It's fucking Leica, bro.
Because you can choose whatever camera you want.
Yeah, fucking Leica, bro.
There you go. Leica, make a medium format camera.
Facts.
That would be
I mean, I don't even afford it, but
$15,000.
15,000. Yeah, bro. It'd be fucking nuts.
It's like equal to like one pack of Portrait 400.
Yeah.
That's what happened when he leaves, bro. The whole interview falls apart.
I know, right?
I don't know when I would go back to. Might be cool to be in like Berlin when the Berlin Wall was falling.
Ooh.
That would be some shit because it's like, I don't know.
Bro.
There's so much shit to cover, and it's like, who says you have to go back in time? What if you say like 50 years into the future with some film?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Like, who knows?
But I mean, that's a good answer.
Berlin.
The fall of Berlin Wall. It was like the late '80s, right? '89.
Dude, I'm so shit
I think
at
yeah.
history.
I think it was '89. Yeah. I love
Something
history.
like that. I'm so bad at history.
For real?
man. Yeah, like it's. Don't ask me anymore about it.
I was about to ask you a question right
Don't
now.
ask me anymore about
I'm gonna clown this motherfucker
I'm-
right now.
history was like, no, we're talking about history and how I suck at fucking anything history related. You ask me dates, you ask me names. I'm gonna sound like the biggest dumbass ever. But ask me about commercial refrigeration because that's what I do for work. What y'all know about that commercial refrigeration?
We all have our weaknesses, dog. Don't worry. Like with me. And
Yo,
Yo.
screen's dead. Screen's dead. Man down.
Man down.
Man down. Pass me that bottle. I want to see this. What did I just get myself into?
You'll see.
How many? Oh man. Hey, change the white balance so that when I eat this, I don't turn red.
Yo.
Where does it say how hot this is? Is this so hot it don't even say how hot it? Oh, 135,000 Scoville. Wicked beyond relief. Is this the last one on hot ones? It's the 8th. How many are there? 10?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it's
10. So it's like, all right. So you already had this before.
Yeah, I've had. Yeah,
How
I've had.
bad
It was
was
bad,
it?
dude. That was bad.
You're good with spicy food?
Not as good as him or Marco, cause those guys are fucking
Hey, so when we had
savages.
Were you in the shop before?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. For some reason.
He was on the edge. We were both kind of on the edge. Yeah, it was like that.
Okay, I zoomed out. Cool. Yeah, Marco had it, and Marco's a beast. Marco's not even human, dog. He'll eat it like crazy.
Man, we're doing that at the end so we can
Nah,
talk more.
I kind of want to do it right now.
All right.
Okay, sea salt or salt and cracked pepper or salt and vinegar.
I don't care.
Where are the hot Cheetos at?
Cheetos. All right, sorry for the
Bro.
audio. Sorry
Hey,
about the audio.
You like the Chester's hot fries, like the straws or whatever?
Bro, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that or
Yeah.
you know the Munchies pack. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck yeah, bro. I like all
Which-
that nasty, disgusting
Yeah, but what's
shit.
better? Just like a few chips or?
Just one. Yeah.
All right.
Takis is better.
Yeah. Okay.
You like Takis?
All right. Espérate, what are you doing?
Oh.
La salsa, cabrón.
I took more than one. I was
Yeah, y la
hungry.
salsa. Yeah.
Whoa.
ASMR. Please excuse Omar's audio. Yeah, agarra otra. Here you go, Nick. We gotta all have it together, so.
Bro, you better not fuck me on this.
The bathroom's 200 feet that way. Here you go, bro. Do a drop.
Oh my god, there's
Yeah.
not even like a.
Yeah, for those of you listening and not watching, he's pouring the bomb. For those of you
How much are you putting on there?
just a drop.
I don't want to be like a bitch.
Nah, you good. You good.
Fuck you, stop laughing at me.
The only one that does that is Omar. Marco like just douses his shit, and then Omar just puts a little, not even a
Alright,
dab.
bro. Is that?
That's not
No,
enough.
that's not enough. You gotta do it again.
Alright. Hey, don't you gang up on me now.
Nah.
Alright, that's a good amount.
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good
All right.
amount.
There you go, Omar.
Is that
Bro.
that's solid?
That's all.
Bro,
Show the camera. Wait, don't eat it yet. Omar.
Bro.
Bro, I'm shaking.
Estás culo.
Guys,
ándale.
I'm being forced to do something I don't want to do.
Come on, it'll bring back old
Bro, this
memories.
shit smells like pepper spray.
Basically,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and record this on my phone just so I can. What'd you do?
Bro.
No seas culo.
What?
No seas mamón.
What?
I don't give a
Bro.
fuck.
Bro, the
Guys,
gas.
last time I did this
how,
shit,
how are you guys
I
gonna
almost
bully,
passed
bully
out.
me? How are you gonna bully me into this
Yeah,
and then do
yeah,
that?
exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Or dab it on him. Dab it on his.
Hey,
Nah,
Snags
son,
on
dude.
mine, snags
Dude.
on mine.
No seas
I'm about to look like a little, yeah, but
Never mind.
it is what it is.
Qué culo eres.
Y sí, güey. No me importa.
Dude, if I cry,
I almost passed out for real last time, guys. I almost fucking passed the fuck
bro,
out.
I got more than both of y'all combined. What is this shit?
It's 'cause
He said, "Hey, no."
He's
more,
6'2".
more.
You can
He
take
said
this shit. He's 6'2", guys. I'm fucking 5'6".
All right,
JK, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, I'm 5'6", fucking culero.
Oh Lord,
All right, hold on, I gotta record this.
bro, my heart's beating so fast for
Yeah.
no reason.
Oh,
How bad is this?
Really bad.
Oh man. Hey, take some of mine, bro. Take some of
Actually, you know
mine.
what?
Here we go. Ready?
Hey, no. You should remove some of the hot sauce from this fucking thing.
No,
because
you take it.
Take it,
Take
bro.
some.
I'm not.
Qué
Dude,
culo eres.
nah, remove it.
Take
No,
some.
you take some. All right, okay, that's
Take
fair
some,
Come
enough.
on.
take some,
Nah,
take some. Just
son.
a little bit. Just dip it, bro. You just dip it. Yeah.
Ah. Qué culo eres, güey. Ándale.
It's like dipping your.
Here, I
pinky
got
toe
you
in
some
the
water
tongue.
here, bro. Come on. Just grab some of his. So we'll all be even. Ándale, equality. Gender equality.
Yeah. Oh no!
Good save. Woo. For those of you watching, or listening, not watching, I just spilled water. Bro. Give me a
My
second.
bad. I just yelled into the mic.
No, you're good. That was good, bro. Good
Hey, bro.
catch.
Let's just
You're brand new.
let's just eat it. Let's just eat it.
Bro,
Let's just eat it.
here.
Let's just eat it. Let's just. Eat it.
Hold on, bro.
No, bro. Someone goes to put that on, they're gonna die.
No. I
All
mean,
right.
it's
Dab
all
a little,
good.
Dab a little bit. You
Shit,
always-
no, honey. I need a mask. I should have something to like. wipe that
Oh,
shit
let's
off.
just take another. Just take another chip.
Don't need you. Don't need you.
All right.
Yeah, so that's good.
Ah, damn, bro. All right.
That's good.
Here, put this shit on the napkin.
Actually, I suggest you eat that chip and not that one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bro, I'm telling you.
Look, you know what? I'll eat that one and that one.
All right.
Bro, stop.
Here.
Stop it, dude.
Culo.
Here.
You ain't got to prove shit.
I know I don't have to prove shit. All right, here you go. Ready?
All right.
All right, hold on. I gotta record this.
Oh, you're a
Lord.
fucking savage, bro. Don't do that.
Did you just lick?
Jorge,
your
don't
finger?
do that, dude.
All right, let's go. The bomb with Nick and Omar.
I put the most, by the way.
Little bitch. Salud.
Oh, I swallowed it. Yeah. It ain't that bad.
No, just wait. It gets worse. Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
Um,
Same thing the first time. After like a minute, I was dying. But don't think about it too much. Just don't.
Am I turning red yet?
Nah, son. You straight. You good.
How was it?
Oh, here come the hiccups.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fucking foul.
It's foul,
Ooh.
son. It's fucking foul, man.
Woo. How the fuck does it come back up after you swallow it?
That's what she said. Sorry.
Yo.
Nick got the hiccups for those of you listening. Oh, I was mad. This fucking idea was this.
How the fuck are you
fucking idiot.
okay?
I'm good, bro. I told you. That little bitch.
How the fuck are you okay, bro? Cause. God damn.
Oh fuck.
How you doing? Good.
It don't burn. It's just the hiccups.
Okay.
I'm trying to get rid of the hiccups.
All right. That was a bad idea. Fucking okay. So moving on. I think we're doing pretty good on time. We got about 15 more minutes. A la verga. Espérame.
Damn.
All right. So what? Okay. What era would we time travel to? Talking shit. Favorite YouTuber. Got it. We did the bomb challenge. What does? Ooh, God damn it.
That should have been the last fucking thing we did.
No, it's all good because now we got people hooked at the video.
Uh,
What's your dream place to shoot? What would be your dream location to shoot, or what would be like the ultimate thing to shoot? Like if you could,
It just don't go away. Yeah, you're gonna have to make another water room, my guy.
got you, bro. If you can go anywhere in the world to shoot, what would it be? What's your dream location to shoot?
India.
Yeah.
India because just India. I love to go to India and just shoot
Nick has the
Oh
hiccups.
man,
over
the
there.
hiccups are the worst because then it keeps coming back up. I feel it in my nose.
Obviously, for me, it's Japan. For those of you who saw the last episode, I can't wait to go to
Did you some
Japan.
Sinister or what?
Yeah, stereotypical and hypocritical. Fucking hypocritical as that
Hey
sounds.
guys, low key, we are hypocrites, okay? All of us.
Yeah.
All of us are hypocrites.
With Marco, I'm waiting for Marco. When we're ready to go. So as soon as he's able to go, we'll go.
There's an island off of Japan. It's
Yeah.
an old mining island. It had like super overcrowded, super packed and shit, and it's all abandoned. I want to
Yeah.
go shoot there.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
What would you take? What kind of film?
Anything but fucking Kodak.
This Fuji. You just want to get sponsored.
Yeah, Fuji, please.
Sponsor us.
Fuck.
You okay there, Jorge?
Yeah, I'm good,
you
bro.
okay?
I'm good. How you feeling, bro?
Not very good. It's the hiccups, bro. The hiccups, because it, like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm not an anatomy major or nothing, but something with hiccups just keeps bringing it back. I drank all my coffee, too.
Now, you know, if you're asked to come on this podcast, you never know what to expect.
Yo, William and they've got lucky because they didn't take any fucking dabs and shit.
Yeah, and I keep this at the office. This bottle I bought specifically for the office, so I keep it here.
I want to get it straight. It's not the spices fucking me up. It's the hiccups, bro. Let me be straight.
Right.
All right. Oh my god.
All right. What's y'all take on NFTs?
What are those?
Oh, you don't know what they are?
No, I know what they are. I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
anything about them, though.
I know some.
Non-fungible.
I know a little bit about them.
It's a
Non-fungible
fungible
tokens.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing's very tricky.
Yeah.
And apparently it's very bad for the environment, which I did not know about. Yeah, apparently like if in order to like mint an NFT, it's like I forgot the specifics about it, but it's like really bad for the environment.
Yeah.
I thought it was all online.
Well,
Bro,
that's
same.
exactly why. The reason it's so bad for the environment, from my understanding, is holy shit, my tongue is on fire. Fucking, I can't wait to have Marco on the show, so I can have him just do like on the bottle, just chug the bottle. So they run off. The market is run off like Ethereum and crypto.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
to mine that crypto, you have mining rigs running 24/7. So you have a whole. Sometimes it could be as small as small rigs that are tabletop, all the way up to whole facilities.
How do you mine something that's on the internet?
It solves. Hold on.
It's not like you just like. It's not like oil. Like you don't just drill into the
No,
ground.
bro, it's
and,
crazy. Like,
how do you have to look for something that's already there?
So from-
it's the internet, bro.
from
That
my-
don't make any sense.
Yeah. From my understanding, there's a ledger. Basically, like when you make when you bought that coffee, that the Café Dulce, which is the vendor, takes $5, right? But there's a ledger in there that's like, okay, cool. Nick has $10,000 in his bank account. Now he has $9,995 because he just paid $5 for that coffee. So there's a ledger, a universal ledger in the crypto community, like with Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that say, okay, cool. You can check the ledger and it's public. Anyone can see it. That person has 10 Bitcoins or whatever. And then all of a sudden you buy something, for 1 Bitcoin. And then there has to be a subtraction, right? Because you subtracted 1 Bitcoin from your balance. So that is from my understanding, it's like you solve that ledger or you kind of do that calculation. So from my understanding, mining requires you to do those calculations and stuff like that.
Interesting.
And what is it? And each time you solve something, you get a percentage or a little bit of Bitcoin or of that coin. Yeah. So there's only a certain amount of coins that there are in the universe, I guess. And there's little machines that actually do this calculations 24/7.
That's crazy.
And the more you run them, the more Bitcoin you make, or the more Ethereum, or the more whatever it may be. So that's how you mine. But basically, there's huge facilities that
Yeah.
are running up electric bills like crazy. So there's fossil fuels being burned to run those facilities to get those bitcoins.
Yeah, dude, I read it's fucking really bad. And I was like, I'm about to get NFTs. I'm about to kill this shit. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad, but shout out to anyone who makes money off NFTs.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Like, keep killing it. Do what you want. Make your money. Make your fucking money.
I saw somebody post that they made 28 times their annual salary in
Bro,
3 months.
I fucking love it.
That's insane to me. Like, that's dope. I don't know nothing about it.
Secure
but
the
good
bag.
Good
Secure
for you,
the
my
fucking bag.
Sorry, bro. I ran out of Miller Lights. That's Bud Light. Yeah, I know.
Yo, I gotta drive back home. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right, dog. We're gonna get food. Don't worry.
All right, bet.
Yeah. So NFTs. Fuck, my brain is off. I was gonna.
Turn it on.
Yeah, I need to turn it on.
You want to pick a print?
Well, that's what I was gonna talk about. Thank you for reminding me.
Gotcha.
So hold on. Before you open that, I want to talk about making money with photography and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So we're talking about NFT. Some photographers are
Yeah.
minting their work. Some others are selling prints on T-shirts. Check out jortegadesign.com.
Y'all got water?
Yeah, I got you, dog.
Dying, bro. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
It gets worse as time goes on. Oh, there we go.
I'm straight, bro. Don't worry about it.
Is this water?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yep.
Is this like those milk cartons from?
Yeah, from grade school. So, speaking of entrepreneurship, you say you've worked full time in refrigeration with your family business, and
Yeah.
a lot of us have full time jobs. Omar,
I'm a slave, guys. I'm legit a fucking slave.
to the corporate America.
It's all good,
Omar manages a warehouse, and I'm a business consultant and photographer for Shopify LA, and a lot of times we don't have the luxury of making our passion our main source of income.
Facts.
Photography. So. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I think I was just gonna go with making money off photography. Have y'all had any success or any thoughts on that, or is that something you want to do?
I think I made $20 in total in the 5 years I've been taking. I'm not even gonna lie.
And shout out Dave and William, who they actually do that full time. William is a very successful photographer for labels and BTS and things like that. Dave is currently doing gigs and stuff like that, and hopefully he'll do more filming. And shout out to anybody who does this full time.
Shout out to William, man. That guy's fucking killing it. He's a great human being. He deserves it. Deserves it all. Love that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, we'll have an episode with both of y'all.
Sure.
Dope. So as far as making money, what have been your attempts, or what do you think you could do better with making money? And for those of you listening, Nick brought some prints. He wanted to gift us. So if anyone wants to pick up a print, hit him up on Instagram, or if he has a website.
In regards to making money off of it, I haven't tried. I don't really like to do photo shoots for family and friends and stuff, because it always comes with a stigma. There's always something. So I don't do that unless it's I know where the person's coming from. I'm cool with it. But I don't know. Even when I do because I'll do solo shoots with lowriders and stuff. I don't charge them. You're letting me shoot your car. You get the photos.
It's a passion, yeah.
It's a give and a take. You know what I mean? And that's another thing that bugs me about the lowrider community is people charging out the ass for these halfway photo shoots. You know what I mean? But
back to the shit talking.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've never really tried to make money off of it. Maybe I could. I don't.
How would you if you started?
Oh, it'd be cool to sell prints, because I still don't want to charge lowriders or anything, or people for photo shoots, especially if I hit them up. You know what I mean? But it'd be cool to be able to make money off of prints for passion projects and stuff.
Gotcha. Speaking of prints, pull those out. Show us what you brought.
There's a few different ones in here. Y'all can go through them. You can pick your favorite and just take them.
All right. For those of you watching at home.
Oh wow. What's the dimensions on that?
Big.
I'm gonna put that shit on. I'm gonna put that shit on the shirt too, bro. I'm gonna put this photo.
Big.
I'm gonna put this
Fire,
photo
fire.
on a shirt,
All right.
and just in the back, just big in quotation marks.
Love that answer, man.
Unfortunately, I made a mess and I have water all over the table, so I'll just go ahead and show the camera. So, there's duplicates here.
Yeah, I made 2 of 4 different photos.
My God.
Wow.
That thing.
That's the one. That's the one in Downey, right?
They're not doing meets anymore. management shut down the lowrider meets because it used to be mostly classics. Lowriders started kicking it in the back. No hate on the lowrider community. Y'all just get kind of rowdy.
Yeah. Beer everywhere.
Yeah, but it's they the last time they were there, they had I think it was because they had like a bunch of models and stuff, and they kind of like shut down the parking lot on top of like a little bit of disrespectful stuff. So it was, I think they just told them like, hey, don't come through anymore. So that, and then
Oh, I love that I want that shot.
take it, bro. There's 2 of them.
Can I pay you just so I can take 3, like all of them?
Huh?
I'll just take one of each and then
Just take them, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else want them. Take them.
You want to start making money? You're gonna start making money today.
You gonna learn
You
today.
don't have to.
That's a fire ass shot, bro.
It's fire. Right
That
here.
was on a shout out Gilbert Ortiz.
I was gonna say this reminds me of Gilbert.
That's he wasn't there, but he gifted me the expired film. That's my
Expired film?
that's my fucking boy. Yeah, that's Portra 160 VC.
VC? I heard nothing but good things about that film.
That's so it was. I had to edit it a lot. I don't know if that's because of like my
Fuck you. I saw that look. Sorry, bro. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. You edit it a lot.
good.
I'll tell you right now.
I don't know that. I don't know if it's just because of like my scanner and stuff. Because sometimes I scan film and it's like it could be the same shot, the same exposure, and they'll look completely different.
What scanner do you use?
Epson V600. Fuck that thing. I hate flatbed scanning with
Bro,
a passion. It sucks.
Don't use those.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting rid of it. But it came out really wonky. All the other ones look normal except for that shot. So I had to go through and mess with it a little bit, and it turned out all right. But
That's a fire shot, bro.
For anybody watching at home,
I like that shot.
Hit up Nick if y'all want some of these prints. They're freaking fire. I don't know if you have a website. You have a website?
I don't have a website, but if you hit me up on Instagram and you see something that you want, I'll just
Speaking
make
of
a print
website, this episode is sponsored by Shopify LA. If anybody wants to start a website, online business, you get 10% off using Jorge Shopify LA.
Let's go.
Totally kidding. Totally
Get
kidding.
that
Oh,
code.
kidding.
Totally
Never mind,
kidding.
never mind.
I just got to shout out Shopify. I work for Shopify. I love them. But in all seriousness, if you do want to make money, my Shopify store, for my T-shirts and my prints and stuff like that, is all on Shopify. It is the #1 e-commerce solution for the world. We have over 2 million followers. Hey, get the fuck out of here! We have over 2 million. 2 million. And I saw that shit brewing. 2 million stores all over the world. We support over 200, like 80 countries or something like that. But
Let's go. Let's go.
Shopify changed my life. Omar has some shit talking to do. You go ahead.
I don't.
No. Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I love that I know exactly what you're thinking. But yeah, hit up Nick right here. If not, you can DM me and we'll get you a print. Let's get Nick to make us some money for the 5-10 grand, whatever he dropped on that GFX
I know,
550,
I
whatever.
know.
Yeah.
I got the body for 2,200, and then
What?
the lens brand new for 900.
Nah.
Get the
what?
fuck out of here.
That's
Yep.
nothing, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, I think after
that's nothing.
tax, everything came with original boxes. I think after tax, everything was like 36,
That's not
3700.
bad, bro. That's not bad.
That is
brand
cheap.
Yeah, that's
brand
crazy.
new, not a scratch on the damn body.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what. So when I made this transition, it's like every single camera I bought, like obviously it's been a little bit of a loss, but it's like when I got my X-Pan, I got it for like $3,000 with the original boxes, the lens and everything. When the minimum like bodies were selling for 3,600,
Yeah.
and then the lenses for another 1,500.
Yeah. Shout out Jason. Grainy Days. Shoots X-Pans.
Yeah, that thing is cool until you
Yeah.
get it, and then the novelty wears off.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's so many
Yeah.
issues with those damn cameras.
Yeah, fuck
But-
that. And I'm glad you sold it before it broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the RZ. The RZ has electronics in there. That's why I rock RB. Let me know in the comments.
No.
Let me. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. The Pro, the top of the line one, the RZ top of the line, the Pro 2 or the Pro something. Shout out
Yeah, it's a little better.
Shane, X Shane Allen on Instagram. I'll put his handle. He shoots that Super Pro one. Dude, the fine tuning on the focus is ridiculous.
I'll call you imagine.
Yeah, it's the like the regular focus wheel,
Yeah.
and it has another wheel inside of that wheel. Yeah, so it has another wheel, and it's like the fine focus.
That's too much.
It's crazy, and like, oh man, that screen is huge. Like, I love RB, but like, it's bare bones, which I love the analog feel. No electronics, nothing. But sometimes I do wish I want. I'm gonna go hang out with Shane and steal that RZ from him.
Cool.
Thanks for the prints, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hit him up, everybody. So you wanna
Final thoughts?
What you wrapping up already?
Oh no, hell no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
I was
no,
like-
fuck no, I'm down.
All right,
I'm
bro.
loving this.
I'll
shit.
see you later.
Yeah,
I'm loving this
All
shit.
right, I'm gonna head out. All right. No. I was gonna say you want to tell them why we were laughing at the editing.
Oh,
Talk your shit, bro. Talk your
Let me
shit.
know what y'all think.
Yo, this
about it.
motherfucker legit be putting like fake ass clouds and like a fucking fake
It
ass
was
guy in his
one
photos,
photo.
dude.
One photo.
I'm like, how the fuck you? Like, I was there. How
Okay,
the fuck? You know,
Let
like,
me clarify. When I say editing, I'm just talking about color correction.
Yeah, no. Once or twice I've gotten overboard. And
Yo,
I've
this motherfucker be like,
I replace skies and like straight up like I don't do it in all. Like don't go to my Instagram and start looking. But there's one photo. I'll see if I can post it here, where there was a beautiful blue Cadillac, I believe, a beautiful blue Cadillac, side shot, and then a building, I think it was a blue building, and it was all gloomy. It was all fucking gloomy as shit. And I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? So then it's funny because that shot was digital.
Uh-huh.
So the shot was digital, and I replaced it with a film sky. It was a film sky from the Route 66 road trip that we went to. So I'll try to post both photos here on the screen if I can find them. And then I said that to Omar once. I said it once to him and Marco and Jess,
Yeah.
and I haven't heard the end of it. Oh yeah, editing this and
Damn.
hey bro, is that sky real? Like every shot. Like I'm like, god damn. So let me know your thoughts, everybody listening, watching at home. How far is too far? Or let me know if you edit your photos.
I mean,
you
dude,
edit your film photos,
oh, I mean, honestly, all I do is just fucking do the basic shit, like
like color correction.
bring down the contrast, bring down the fucking saturation, vibrance.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much that. I don't really do that much because honestly, I don't even know how to use Lightroom or Photoshop. I don't know that much about it. I just,
Photoshop's a pain in the ass, bro.
oh yeah, bro. Like, I'm trash at any of that. Like, my patience is like very fucking
Yeah.
low. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I'm replacing skies and shit.
yeah, this motherfucker's a pro. Obviously, he's a fucking pro. Like,
Bro, I still got Lightroom from like 2012 from when I pirated it. It's like every time I log on to my computer, it's like you have a new update for Lightroom. It's like nope, I ain't
good,
paying
I'm good.
for it. I ain't paying for it.
Fucking pirated version.
Sorry, Adobe.
You torrented it.
yeah, man.
I think this episode has gone off the rails. I love it. So we talked about making money. We talked about your dream film. We talked about YouTubers, some shit that has to die, some trends that have to die. We haven't talked about like our trips and shit like that. So like we need to take another trip.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
I'll do a clip here. In future me editing this, insert clip of Route 66 episode. If you haven't watched it, definitely go check it out on YouTube. We recorded a video, and yeah, it was an amazing time. And I love the community, the friends I've made. And thank you, Nick, for being with us. And we've hung out before, but y'all haven't met. But you've wanted to meet.
No, we've been meaning to link up, and
Yeah.
this fool's.
I don't know if you know anything about myself, but I'm a flaker, and I'm awful at replying at DMs. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Everyone DM him. Everyone watching this, just
Don't.
DM.
I'm
Omar.
awful. I'm really awful at replying. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking piece of shit.
Just DM him and just be like, hey, Jorge told me to DM you. But yeah, it's really cool actually because Will and Dave hadn't met before, so I think I might just start doing that. Just like two photographers haven't met.
idea.
That's
yeah.
a no,
Well, that's
because
me,
it's
guy.
like yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like I've had people, and this isn't shit talking, but I've had people be like when I go to shoot with people, they're like, hey, you should bring so and so along.
Yeah.
It's like motherfucker, like I just DM them.
It's
Like,
like-
you
it's-
could do the same shit.
Yeah.
You got the same fucking tools that I do.
It's like we're not dating or anything. You
Yeah,
can just live
it's,
with me.
like, it's not my man's.
Yeah.
Like, you just hit him up, bro. Like,
Hey, I heard
the
Dave's.
fuck do I look like?
I heard. What is it?
Sorry, I hate that shit. That shit bugs me
yeah,
so
no.
much.
Dave and Darren, I think, are dating.
Sorry, that was loud.
I love Dave's. I took a portrait of Dave. Actually, I'll take a portrait of y'all.
Okay.
Shit, I think the photo studio is busy now. But I took a
Kick
really
him out.
Yeah, fuck it.
Kick him out.
We got a
So-
white wall right here, bro.
Yeah,
son.
no, but I got the strobes in there. That's why.
Ah.
Yeah. So what is that? I took a really nice portrait of Dave. And then Darren's like, "Marry me," and I'm like, "That's bromance right there, dog."
There you
For
go.
real.
Romance.
Yeah, and we don't really have bromance with the film bros, like Marco and me, but like we really have that love. Like that love goes on a deeper level. Some things that I don't want to, not that I don't want to discuss, but it goes so deep. That it's not even public. But it's really cool seeing that, like with homies. Do you have a bromance with any of your bros?
I don't really. So like, I don't know like a bromance, but like, I've had like people. I don't know. I'm very not like picky, but like. I can get along with pretty much anybody,
Yeah.
but like there's very few people that like I can just kick it with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I'm here because I could just kick it with you guys.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, and it
that's-
was super rad meeting you.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah.
like, but like Gilbert Ortiz, that's like he's kind of like taking me in. Like that's my boy.
Yeah.
Like he hit me up to go to the lowrider meets, and like he's I don't know. Like he's been one of the people who's like been back and forth, and then Marty, and then this guy Jeremy Eaten by Flowers.
Yeah.
He was the first person that like, even though he had such a big following, I hit him up and he was just down to go shoot. Like I don't even think like we went and shot some shit that like made any sense, but it was just like kicked it. Like they were cool people. It's all good.
That's all that matters.
Shout out to those guys. They're fucking legends.
Yeah.
I don't know Jeremy, but show me his Instagram. I'll try to put the Instagrams on the screen.
Oh, dude, he's
that
a
fool is
fucking
he's
killer.
a god,
Yeah.
dude.
Killer, bro.
What's his handle?
His composition, dude.
Like I've seen him like he'll straight up like he likes, I think he likes shooting with people, but he likes more doing his thing by himself. Because
Yeah.
this fool
You
will
can
sit
tell.
in
He takes his
spots.
time.
There's one shot on his Instagram.
I'll put it
of,
here.
Of the
Yeah,
cars.
send me-
I'll send you it. It's, you know that before you go into like Lower Grand, there's that car statue.
Mhm.
He got a photo of the car statue in the back
And
with
the other
cars
two cars.
matched
Yes.
three of the
I
car.
remember
colors
that shot.
matched up.
You reposted it. Yeah.
He has been looking for that shot for a fucking year and a half.
Dude.
He'll
fucking legend, bro.
sit there for hours.
Yeah.
Like there's a few times like I was in downtown just shooting street stuff when I had my ex.
And he was just
I was
chilling,
like,
yeah.
hey bro, like you want to go shoot? He was like, oh, come to Lower Grand and just kick it. I was like, maybe. And then he get kicked out and we just go walk around. But it's like,
Dude,
he's super dope, dude. Like super down to earth, super mellow.
I love the passion when people have that much passion for something. Like I have passion. Like with my passion is creating connections and capturing people's portraits and really getting to know someone. You know.
Yeah.
So that's my passion. But for someone to be that passion to sit and wait for that shot to just happen.
Patience on such a different level, man.
And patience and what I think you're in the shot. Sorry, bro. But yeah, just that patience and that passion to just be
Yeah.
there. With me, I'd be like with a lawn chair with a 6-pack, just chilling, like, you know, like all right, waiting for it. You know, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I saw that shot, bro, and I didn't follow him. I need to hit up.
He's
Nah, dude, he's a
super
killer.
dope, and then
Killer.
I'm sure you guys follow Marty.
Oh yeah,
Marty's-
yeah, 6 tips.
he was-
Marty,
Yeah.
shout out to
It's-
Six Tiff.
Yeah.
I met him
Another
in-
legend.
Yeah.
I met him we went to first time I met him, I hit him up. Another person I just
Yeah.
DM'd, I hit him up to go to a bando in South Central. And I was like, I usually don't do like, if I hit somebody up to go shoot, it's usually like a neutral area
Yeah.
type thing. And so
But it's South Central.
I was like, let's go hit up this abandoned building. He was like, fuck it, whatever. Like, all right, I'm down. And then we went and kicked it. And he's just like, he's just cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
cool people. Him and his girl, like super nice people.
Yeah,
And
I haven't
then-
hung out with them.
I yet to shoot with him. I need to shoot with Marty for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't shot with him.
He's super busy, but like when he does get out and stuff, it's always cool to like go kick it with him. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean?
Vibes.
Funny thing. I don't know if y'all watched. Well, you watched episode 1. I hope you watched most of the episode.
I watched the entire thing.
Yeah.
Super entertaining.
So
Good
we
shit, bro.
we
Quiz
mentioned
time.
Marty. So Marty, I actually hit him up for the first episode, and it was gonna be Marty, Dave, and Will.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. And then now it's funny that he comes up again. So Marty, if you're watching this, you're highly requested on the show.
That's the
Yes.
boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
have
the
this
boy.
room packed with like 6 photographers just wanting to like hang out with you. But I met him once. The same day I met Volandis and Gilbert. So the same day we hung out near my house, actually, the big ass park near my house, and it was dope, dude. Gilbert was the shit, bro. Like he was so like nonchalant about everything. He's just like packing at his Pentax 6.7,
Yeah.
and like I didn't really get to like hang out with him, but it was just like I just got like to talk to him for a bit.
Yeah.
He seems like the chillest motherfucker.
He's
around,
super
bro.
dope. Like he's not like he took me under his wing, but he like him and Marty were both like, hey, there's this lowrider meet going on. Come
Yeah.
through. You like to shoot old cars, like come through. And I went and I just fucking he started introducing me to people, like walking me around and stuff.
Yeah.
Gilbert, and he was just like, it was dope. And so I got one of my first experiences of like lowrider meets was that meet at Elysian back in March, like the big ass one that everybody was at.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to leave early, but me and Gilbert got there early. We just walked around,
He got
kicked
some
it.
fire. He got some
And
fire.
yeah, and he's I'm all about like cool people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's like I said, you could get along with anybody, but it's like it's the people that like hit you up and like you're cool with and you could get along with, y'all like got shit in common. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So that's
Absolutely, because sometimes
That's
we
my
don't
boy.
know what the vibes are gonna be like
yeah.
when you see someone on Instagram. So say for instance, I keep picking on Dave, but say for instance Dave seems chill, his YouTube is chill and everything like that, but then in person he's just a shitty person or whatever, you know what I mean? But like, you know, you never really know. But I'm really happy. I've been talking to Dave back and forth. I sold him my Hasselblad actually. That's who I sold my Hasselblad to. And then I finally got to meet him and I was like, dog, like you're so dope. And then like, yeah, like I love that. Like when we hung out the first time,
Yeah.
we hung out and it was just super dope, just hanging out, no expectations, just hanging out, and we got beers, we got chicken. You know, that's my thing. Just eating,
Yeah,
eating
man.
and drinking. In the shot again. But
Sorry, guys.
But I love that about the community, the fact that we're able to go ahead and meet with people, and if you vibe, and you become friends.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you and Gilbert are friends. I would like to think we are as well. And
Yeah,
then of
man.
course the Film Bros. We've been inseparable for. I mean, Marco and I think we've hung out for 2 years, I believe, and with you it's a year and a half, I believe. In December. Actually, we're about to hit.
We'll hit 2 years in December.
Yeah. The first time we
I'm
hung
gonna
out.
get y'all a gift or something for your anniversary.
Yeah. The Film Bros are turning too.
6-pack.
Yeah.
Made a light.
Each,
Let's
bro.
go.
A 6-pack. Hey, we kill like an 18-pack. And
Oh,
then
yeah, we
some.
did.
Yeah,
We did.
easy.
Bro.
Yeah, no, we go hard. But yeah, so that pretty much wraps up today's episode. It is a kind of a little bit of everything. We talked about NFTs. We shit talked a little bit. Sorry if I offended anybody. We talked about Brian Burks and Will.
Not
Dinskin.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, your dream camera. We did the bomb challenge. I really appreciate having y'all, and yeah, just the film community never ceases to amaze me. I'm really excited to have more and more photographers here. Gilbert, you're on my watch. You're in the crosshairs, as we say.
He's coming for you, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get Marty and Gilbert. So I'll be like, if I can get Marty and Gilbert in the same room, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because they're homies outside of it
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Marty introduced me to Gilbert.
Yeah.
So.
And Marty is dating No Face, which what's her name?
Lizzie.
Yeah. So I don't actually know her name. Sorry if you're watching this. But yeah, I've been following her for a while, and that's cool too. Like when people date and stuff. Which, by the way, shout out fucking Cody and Maria, and Cody on Film and Filmed by Maria. Do you know them?
Nah.
They met on Instagram through film photography, and they're dating.
Let's go.
Bro, Maria.
Big moves.
Yeah,
Big
so
moves.
I spent 2 weeks in New York. So shout out Maria. I really appreciate you that day. You still have my charger and my cable. So ship that to me.
Came back his charger.
Yeah. So I was in Manhattan for 2 weeks for work. So we opened Shopify New York. So Shopify flew me out there for 2 weeks. And Maria's like, I hit her up. I was like, yo, like, let's hang out. She's like, yeah, for sure. She took fucking 3 trains for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
From I don't know where the fuck, but she took a hell of a long time to get there, and I was so hungover. I was really upset, but luckily we still hung out. We had an amazing time. She had a Contax T2, I think, or the really expensive one. I don't know.
Fire ass camera.
The
Yeah.
T2.
The T2.
Yeah, the T2. Yeah,
They're all fucking expensive.
yeah. So she was awesome. We got to hang out. And yeah, it was just amazing to really meet her, like Joel in Austin and people in San Francisco and stuff, and then Tyler, shout out Tyler in Portland. I recently went to Portland and hung out with Tyler Rice, but yeah, Maria's the shit. And then yeah, they met on Instagram, straight up through film.
Lovely.
Dude, that's dope. There's so many people like out of state that I want to go meet that are like they shoot or like they moved or something, and it's like.
You want to know the best part though? Maria recently moved to Phoenix to be with Cody. Cody lives in Phoenix, Arizona.
What's up.
So they recently moved in together.
Get the fuck out of here.
She flew across the country. And after facing adversity, like a lot of challenges, I don't want to get too personal and share too much. It's not my place to say. But she faced a lot of challenges as to like how moving to Phoenix, and finally she made it happen. And now seeing that, like if you check out their Instagrams up, give me a sec. This camera is 30-minute recording time.
And now, as a reward for their commitment, Kodak is raising the prices.
So I'll put their Instagrams right here on the screen. For those of you watching, check out their work, and now they're happily living together and making film.
That's beautiful.
So just another proof that film really does bring people together, like it brought us together.
Facts.
Anything you want to add as closing remarks?
Yeah, I just want to say, regardless of what me, Nick, and Jorge talked about, whether it be like our criticism of the film community or just life in general, it don't fucking matter what we think, because at the end of the day, it's just our opinions. So do what you fucking want.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Take
Do what you want.
Take portraits.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm the fakest motherfucker alive. So, yeah.
I agree with that. If you want to take shitty car photos, take a shit ton of shitty car photos, my guy.
You'll get better.
Do what makes you happy.
You'll get better, all right?
And if I talk shit and really offend anybody, it's just
It's all love. It's all
it
love.
really is, and it's just everyone's entitled to their opinion. Well, not everyone, but
Everybody is
Sorry.
entitled to their opinion unless you got offended. In that case, shut up.
unless you're shooting 100T and shoot gas stations, or take really bad taillight photos and headlight photos. Oh I'm gonna.
Somebody just shit themselves watching this
Someone
video.
just unfollowed me. I'm gonna go back to 2,000 followers.
Sitting
Yeah.
fucking fuming on the other side.
No, but in all seriousness, closing remarks. It is all love. It is just us shooting the shit. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you got this far, it is gonna be a long episode. We did go about an hour and a half, an hour 40.
Let's go.
That's what's
I might
up.
edit it down, but I'm glad.
Nah,
at least we
don't
got
edit
over
it. Don't edit it.
And yeah, off
No
the meds.
cuts.
Yeah, and yeah, 3 beers in. I'm glad we got to hang out, have some beers. Omar, we haven't hung out in a while. Well,
Yeah.
we hung out recently.
Yeah. Got
but,
fucked up.
But yeah, but not personally.
You fucked up again.
Yeah, your bromance with China and stuff like that. I love that shit. I love watching y'all with your friends. Actually, I did want to say something. Speaking of the film community and the things it does, the people dating, the people, so many relationships, so many amazing people meeting, Gilbert and Marty bringing you in, Marco bringing me in, and then Film Bros got started when we all started hanging out. The film community really is a family, and I want to end it on that because I'm here in LA with no family. Like all my family's in Arizona. Omar knows this, and that's why I'm in Arizona all the time. And all of a sudden, I was dating someone here in LA, and then when we broke up, I mentioned this in the previous episode. When we broke up, I realized I didn't really have a community. I didn't really have friends, and I'm like, now I found that community to really bring me in, and I found some of the bestest friends. I've spent Thanksgiving, I've spent New Year's at your house. So I just want to say thanks. I don't know why I'm getting choked up, but I just want to say thank you. And
You're
yeah,
my brother, bro. I told you this. You're my brother.
yeah, thank you, bro.
I got you.
Igualmente. And yeah, so the film community has brought me a lot of things. It's therapy. It is it's entertainment. It's something to do on my days off and everything like that. But ultimately, it is a community and it is family. It's brought me some of my best friends, and I hope that film does that for you. Anybody watching, I hope that film brings something greater to your life. So
Facts.
Mic drop.
yeah, it's just. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Nick.
Of course.
Let's go home, make some carne asada.
Yeah.
Sounds
Keep
good.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There
Peace,
you go.
guys. That shit was fun.
Ears, bro.
It was around my ears.